Today is a massive day at the Edge. Today is round one results, the first ever Edge Awards, spring 2026. We're super excited to share with you these incredible images that you're going to see now. We had 5 judges: Julie Coddington from Australia, Joseph Philippe Bevillard from Ireland, Hector Faya from Mexico, Roshani Shah from India, and Lauren Wells from the US. The images were judged on a 1 to 5 star rating. The judges had total control. We had nothing to do with it. It was up to them. And then an average score was taken to decide the winners. The images are definitely worthy winners. But one thing I want to say first off before we show them, there were lots of people who came very, very, very close. For the last few years in the wedding world, I've been doing awards myself, and lots of rounds I haven't won anything. So please, please, please do not be disheartened. Just see that as the next push for the next round, because we're going to have another 3 rounds in 2026. You've got plenty of time. We have 5 different judges each round, 3 ambassadors, 2 guest judges each time. So they're all going to have their different perspective on it and their different opinions. So keep going. I was very skeptical myself one time, but then when I did start doing awards, my mentality was, if I do win any, great. If I don't win any, great. It doesn't change me. It doesn't change the way I take photos. I still have to enjoy it. I do have a little competitive side in me. That's to myself. I compete with myself, nobody else. I'm sure you're going to enjoy these images because they're a great variety. And if you keep watching to the end, Julie Coddington has kindly done a 5-minute video of her breakdown of some of the images and what she was looking for, which is great for learning and maybe your thought process to submit in next time. As mentioned, we have another 3 rounds this year, and you can submit 5 images per round. So keep going. The Edge is still a brand new concept in the street photography world, so I want to say a big thank you to everybody who's put trust in us from the off. 4 rounds per year. We will have a Street Photographer of the Year award. So whoever accumulates the most awards, so consistency will prevail, then we'll cheer them on. We will equally cheer on everyone who has joined us at the Edge, who've put their trust in us, who've helped us, who have pushed us out there from the start and joined us on our journey. Please enjoy the images.
Hi everyone, it's Julia Coddington. I'm an Edge Street Award ambassador. Talking to you from Australia, where it's very late at night for me anyway. Dan and Eve have asked me to make some comments on some images that were part of the latest round of Edge Street Awards. Actually, it's the first round of the Edge Street Awards. So I'm just going to talk quickly about 3 images and go through the process just really briefly about how I assess each image. So just to give you a rundown, we had a lot of images to go through. We had to give them a rating. I went through them several times to make sure, several different times to make sure my mood wasn't affecting me, that I was making clear decisions about each image. So I'm just going to show 3 images. The first one is one that I really love. It's funny. It's got a lot of humor. It's an interesting story. It's a woman with holding a wine glass on the left-hand side, and behind there's a couple tumbling over a wall. So obviously they're at some sort of event. Really great story. There's a juxtaposition between the woman who has just a bored, she's bored. She's got a bored look on her face, but the people behind are clearly drunk and having a tumble. So great image, great story. Compositionally, it works well with the layering, but I just need something else in the frame. So something towards the center, up the back, for example, a dog running past or a kid running past or an escaped balloon, just to make it really successful for me. But otherwise, I really love this image. The second image I'm going to talk about is of two kids on the right-hand side. One's got devil's ears. They're talking about something or looking at something. They're really interesting. There's a blue shed in the background, which is kind of quirky and interesting. So a quirky kind of a shot, but it's let down a little bit by the woman on the left. She probably shouldn't be in the frame, doesn't really contribute to the story. So there's two interesting subjects in the blue shed behind. It just needs something else to make it a successful image for me. Okay, that's that one. And then the third one I'm going to call Money Man. This shot again has a lot of potential. It's a very creative shot. The photographer's seen the man in the reflected in the mirror of, maybe it's a taxi, I'm not sure. It's yellow. They have seen that subject, the reflection's been really interesting, and they've tried to frame it in an interesting way with the yellow shape behind it, which is great. I love the colors with the yellow lit up in the light, and the guy's red shirt is in the light. So that's great, and it contrasts with the darker background. But the problem for me is the empty space on the right. It doesn't really contribute to the composition of the photo. The photographer potentially could have moved further to the right and a little bit closer in, got more of the yellow shape of the car, and maybe done something more interesting with the line on the road. Okay, but otherwise an interesting image. So that's just an example of 3 images, just to give you an idea of the process that I go through when I'm judging them. I look at composition, I look at subject matter, I look at story, and it's that combination of composition, subject matter, and story, and the use of light that makes an image really successful for me. Thanks again, and thanks very much for submitting your photos to the awards, this round of the awards, and thanks again for being part of the Edge community. Bye.
I hope you enjoyed those images because I thought they were fantastic. Big congratulations to the winners. The next round is an even keel. Everybody's got the same start again. So please join us at the Edge. Enjoy the YouTube channel. Give us a like, subscribe. Feel free to comment. It was also ace to see Julia's take on everything. We'll try and do this each round if the judges do get time. Come and join us at the Edge. Check us out on Instagram, on our website.